A voice. Social media gives one to today's consumer. A very loud, powerful, and influential voice. In social media, one single voice rapidly becomes many voices as folks gain interest and get in on the conversation. At this very moment, there are more than 35 million conversations being conducted online. It's a crowded and somewhat overwhelming room, but it's filled with relevant stories and valuable opportunities for your brand, if you know where and when to engage. And people aren't just talking, they're listening to conversations that influence their opinions about products and drive their brand preferences and purchases. In fact, nearly 40% of shoppers say that social sources are key drivers in their purchase decisions. So naturally, they are hungry for information. 10 plus, that's the number of resources the average shopper checks out before deciding what to purchase. 2 times, that's how much that statistic has grown in just the past year. Why? Because people take stock in what others think, and social media gives them continuous access to those opinions. And you know what else? They hate to be ignored. 30% of consumers will stop doing business with a company that ignores them on social media. So clearly avoiding the online conversation isn't a viable social media strategy. Do you know how to get in on the conversation? Do you know what they're already saying? Do you know how to even begin to get your arms around it all? Do you know Brunner? Brunner can help you navigate social media to maximize brand growth, helping you amplify positive discussion around your brand, manage negative comments to turn detractors into advocates, and introduce you to new customers. We call it conversation management. Effective conversation management begins by recognizing the conversation current. In other words, understanding exactly what your audience is talking about, whether directly related to your brand and category or not, and proactively crafting ways to become a meaningful addition to the conversation. By engaging in more than the expected social media conversations, we can often introduce customers to you early. Get folks thinking about your brand before others. Build preference in your favor. Drive sales. And even create brand advocates. Just as we've done for many leading brands, imagine what we can do for you. So ask yourself, will your online conversations drive sales, or will they drive customers away?